The sound.
LA leakers.
LA Leakers, Shade 4-5.
Yeah, about the truth, man.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about the truth. We gonna talk about we got Elliott Wilson, Route Radar, the Truth, Crown God, up in here.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about. Like, I just said off mic earlier. I like the old format of the Truth because the Truth when you first started doing the Truth, it was more like opinionated. Yeah. Now it's more interview.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
How was the beat though that was getting stale with that one format? I mean, that was the original idea.
You were coming through with some good topics.
Yeah, there's a place for that. There's a place for that. I think the Crown influence made them feel like, well, that's another component because look at Crown. Crown is a live interview. It's a live experience, you know. But also, and there's a certain level of artist. But there's other artists I respect that may not be ready for that. May not be ready for like that big stage and selling tickets to watch me talk with them. But I want to sit down with them. I want to get the most out of them. And I think that now people are like giving me so much props as an interviewer. It's kind of like people want to see that side of me.
You should do the
and
truth.
Feed that monster.
But
meanwhile, I could be a critical analysis also. But
I like the way you break down certain shit because you're like, you know, what's your opinion?
I would say Fuzzy like from day one with the truth.
Man, I would retweet. He would always give me. Like, yo, everybody
he always give me the feed. No, but even if you didn't feel that one, you'd be like, that one wasn't that hot. This one was dope. He'd be like, I get the Fuzzy report card on every truth.
Yeah,
like, everyone
right.
Like, it would come up like the 10th episode of Truth. Here come Fuzzy with his opinion.
Like, I would like to hear your version of the Truth with Jay Electronica.
Oh, about his? Oh, yeah, with that song, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll give it to you now. What do you want me to say?
Talk about like so just recently, I'm a Jay Electronica fan, right?
Yeah.
He just dropped the record.
Which part of it do you want me to address?
Talk about talk about both records that just dropped like a week ago.
The Jay Electronica?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't like the first one that came out. I thought it was that melancholy, sad Jay Electronica.
Yeah, I saw you tweet saying this song makes me sad.
It makes me sad. I feel bad for him because like I think no. Here's the thing. I think Jay Electronica is brilliant. I think he has a lot, and he has great material. The thing with Jay Electronica is he's not an artist he has the confidence or belief yet to like finish it and just put it out. Right. And deal with everything that comes with it. Like he never finishes a song. Like in terms of like feeling like it's really completely done. Yeah. Exhibit C like Justice drew it out and then they finished it up because it was out there. Like he doesn't really finish records. Like he has a unique style too. Like he likes to make sound collages and use like a vocal sample and maybe a long verse. And his music is not typical music. Like his approach to making songs,
but he can rap
it's kind of like a puzzle.
Yeah.
And his bars are phenomenal. Mm-hmm. He can rap his ass off. So I felt that first song he put out was kind of like he could make 50 of those type of records, but for his album, I hope that he shows more range and it's not just that. But I feel like I enjoyed the freestyle with Jay because I felt it was just like when Jay did Shiny Suit Theory with him. It's Jay encouraging him like, yo, dog, believe in yourself. Man. Like, let's go. Like, I still got you. Like, I still got you if you want to put this out now. If you want to wait another year, like, I still got you. And entertaining for us because, you know, Jay-Z is an artist, you know, people would say, well, maybe he talks about the art stuff or this kind of stuff. We're tired of him talking about this facet of his life may not be as interesting as this other facet of his life. But when he makes a record with somebody like that, he also kind of connects to that person's ideology. Mm-hmm. So if this guy's talking like this, like, Black God 5% stuff. I'm gonna talk about that because I know that stuff too. I've had experiences.
He threw out
a lot of people didn't. So he shows the range that
Jay threw out some subliminals on there. When
and then he tapped Drake a little bit.
Yeah, and I was like, go ahead, Jay. I feel you.
So that was entertaining. Like it's a lot to digest.
When you heard that tap, or I mean, it wasn't really much. I mean, it was what it was. Like,
well, he says. I think he says Mr., but it sounds like Mrs.
We gotta get that clarified.
Yeah, it sounds like Mr. I think it's Mr.
Can you get him on the phone?
Huh?
Yeah.
Now he want.
You can't get him on the phone.
I can email him and he won't respond to that part.
Who you closer with, Jay-Z or Rick Ross? Who you closer with?
Hove, yeah.
That's a better relationship to have.
They're all great. Shout out to Rose.
Yeah.
But I think that Drake represented that criticism though, because you know that's the thing about all these guys from Wayne to M to J. It's like you get criticized and compared to your old shit. Like this, I want the old Wayne, I want the old Eminem, I want the old Jigga, and I think that you know. Drake may have made that comment off the record, whatever. And I think even though he tapped Drake, he's also tapping anybody who keeps saying that. Like, I'm tired of that. Like, I made Tom Ford. That shit rings off in the club. I made Holy Grail. That's a big pop record.
Fuck Beyonce.
And I make Fuck With Me. I got this a hard-ass record in the clubs. And, like, I'm still doing it. And at my age, to still be doing this and still be proving I'm the best ever, like, I think that's what it was. But, yeah, I don't like to see that because I felt like, like, they're both. I think Drake is the best right now, and I think Hov is the greatest.
I agree.
I think Kendrick's a monster.
Hands down, Drake do make great records, man.
Absolutely. His track record is...
It's crazy. His fucking pen is crazy. And he sings.
You're saying Drake is the best as far as just complete artist or MCing?
I think he's a great MC. I think it's both, though. I
think he's a dope MC. Like, he's dope to me.
I think. Well, I don't talk about this lyrical like it's about like a freestyle contest. I count all the same thing. Like, I mean, is bar for bar Kendrick like more of a lyrical assassin kind of guy than Drake? Yeah, but I think Drake still writes great verses now, and is a better rapper. And he writes those. And he kind of writes those crazy like disparaging. He taps you in such a way of like bold way with his shit, like the Versace verse and those kind of things. So I feel like there's a cocky bite to his shit too. Where like Kendrick's shit is intricate, but so people could say, well, that's more traditional lyricist MC, so he's the best rapper and this guy's just the best artist. I don't separate it like that. I think he's best overall because Kendrick uses melody too. Nobody uses different pitches of their voices and melodies and different uniqueness in the track the way Kendrick does too. So it's like they're both complete artists, but I think that Drake is still a little bit more better in terms of being established and polished. And I think that Kendrick was seeing the beginning of this monster, and I think that's the beginning of that's the big excitement to see what Kendrick's second album. I'm sure Fuzzy knows more than all of us, but what Kendrick's next album is going to be, because that's where a lot of attention is going to be at for the culture. Like I think that's probably the biggest story of the year if we even get it. They even get that album this year or next year. It's like where does Kendrick go? But the thing with Drake is that Drake made so many big records, big hits, even before he put out his first album. Yeah. And his first album didn't deliver the way Take Care and these other records have delivered. But he sort of was given that pitch of like he's already this hit maker. But now, even though he already has the track record, he's still becoming a better artist.
LA Leakers.